What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. So we will start straight into it. Working on the BMW. We're doing a couple preventive maintenance. I had this car for a bit, driven this car around for a while. Everything seems fine, but I've noticed a little things that, in my opinion, is long overdue. And one of the things are like the belt, valve cover, all that good stuff. So might be multiple videos, but I'll try to make it in detail for you guys. So the first thing I'm doing is going ahead and doing the fan belt, also the pulleys and the tensioners. I want to go ahead and try to give this thing as a fresh startup as best I can. I went ahead and removed the fan. It's right over there. It's not that hard. It's just gonna be a couple screws. It's gonna be a screw up here. For this particular car, it only had one screw, but you probably have like a couple. If you had an automatic, you're usually going to be a screw in the bottom that's connected to, I believe, is the transmission cooler. But it was just one screw holding this, and then there's like clips on the side over here that holds it together, and this one clip over there as well. So just to line it up to keep it together. Obviously, remove the connector. It's pretty straightforward, and then you kind of like, you know, bring it up. Just be careful. It's really tight. When I brought it up, it was really tight to get it up, get it out, but finally got it out without really causing it too much damage. But it's out. I'm happy. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the belt. All right, guys, so first thing we got to do is remove the old belt. So to remove the old belt, you need a ratchet. I'm using you can use a ratchet if you want, but I'm using a breaker bar, a little bit longer, more leverage, and I'm using a T60 Torx. That's where you use to fit in with a tensioner, so you could loosen the tension and remove the belt. Before you go ahead and take it off, if you're not familiar with how the let me get a light. If you're not familiar on how to install the belt, just take a note. You can go look it online, or you could just draw it yourself. I'm gonna draw it just for this video purposes. So let's go ahead and draw it up for you guys. All right, so I kind of expanded out so you kind of have understanding how it's set up. So what is over, what is under. So this is the alternator. Right below that, it will be the idle pulley. You got the AC, got the power steering, you got another pulley, you got the crank. You got these two are also idle pulleys, but these are part of the tensioner. And this is the part where you need to apply the tool so you can loosen the tensioner and remove it. So yeah, it's if you kind of turn it the other sideways a little bit, like a slanted 6, you kind of understand where I'm coming from. But this is my way of showing you guys how it's supposed to be. And once you follow this, you should be fine. There are going to be caps to remove these pulleys. So there's going to be one right here, here, and here. Just go ahead and take that off. And then we go from there. Alright guys, so this is the new tensioner, and to remove this you need a T50. So this is the T50 I mentioned. It's right here, so it fits only here. Don't have to get the bottom off, just the top part, and that will remove the entire assembly. So as you can see, it's right in here. I want you guys to listen to this. So see how this one doesn't spin that freely? This one is okay, but doesn't spin that freely. And then over here, this one spins a little bit better. Nothing, right? This one caught my attention. You can hear it rattles, and it wobbles a little bit too. And you can see there's worn scratches here and there. So, yeah, that's concerning. You don't want that to fail on you. So we're gonna go ahead and remove all of them. So we got the old one out. It's pretty tight in there, but we got it out. Just had to be really careful because don't want to strip this. If you can see how the pulley looks, the imprint on the belt, so you can tell this sucker was pretty tight and was there for a while. Also, I noticed that there were some old belt pieces that's just lingering around, so that means the previous owner probably had a belt snapped on it and they just installed it. I saw a new one, try to get rid of all the extra crap as they can, but hey, just want to make this clear. When you install the new pulleys, make sure that the bolt is synced in, because sometimes you could accidentally put it in the back, and in the back there's a piece right here. If it's flat on top of it, you're on the wrong side. It should be flushed in. The bolt I'm talking about, it should be flushed inward. Just letting you know, because if you put it the wrong way, it won't spin properly, and when it won't spin properly, bad things happen. Okay, so the last pulley, the bad one that's down there, is interestingly has a different bolt, and that would be a H8 Allen. So that's what I'm using to get this one off. So let me double check. Yeah, H8 Allen. So this is kind of new to me. I thought they're all Torx, but you know, learned something new today. So just expect that, just in case. If this hasn't been replaced, or maybe there's some other aftermarket where they use Allen instead of Torx. So we're gonna also get this off. All right, guys, so we got everything nice and torqued in. So like I said, 40 on these pulleys right here, and 25 plus 90-degree turn, a quarter turn for this one up top. So everything looks good. Thing spins without any, like, you know, friction or anything, so I know we're in the right place. So we're gonna go ahead and put the belt on. So putting the belt on is kind of tight, but like I said, you could rely on this drawing. You could draw one yourself to check for yourself and draw it yourself, but this is how it's supposed to look. So we're gonna start from the crank, work our way down, and then work our way across, my bad, and then go up. So, Alright guys, so we got the belt on. Everything is nice and secure. Just make sure it's in the grooves where it's supposed to be. And the reason why it was super easy to install is because they already had a lock pin that's right here. So do not remove this until you got the belt on and properly. So now all we got to do is pretty much pull it, like you're trying to release the belt. Slide this pin out and it'll lock. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so that's pretty much it, guys. Got the pin out. So once you, like I said, it's like you're trying to release the tensioner. So once you release it, just the same way when you try to get the belt off, once you release that, you pull that, this pin that's supposed to be holding it together, you just pull it out, and then you just slowly release back, and it'll sit, pretty much get tightened up. So everything is nice and tight and secure. Everything looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrestle my fan back inside the where the radiator is, and then go ahead and just give it a crank. So that's pretty much it, guys. Everything is spot on. Everything works. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. Peace.